Alright guys, so the first little bit of this video is going to be me on the Ferris FB2000, aka I call it the Beast. I'm just showing you blowing the leaves with it. This property has a ton of leaves down the driveway and on the property, so I just decided to blow the driveway first because that's the bulk of it and the leaves were wet. So I like to try and get ahead of my guys so that when we get all the leaves up from the back of this spot, it's easier to blow and we're not blowing it as much. The rock driveways with this Ferris blower, you really have to be careful because it is very powerful, and I've learned from many other driveways, rock driveways to be exact, that you need to lower the throttle on the machine and not blow as hard. That way you're not blowing all the rocks all over the place. So you can see I'm just going back and forth the one direction. This blower is great. It's got the three different ways you can blow the leaves, from the front or the two sides. Now, depending on which side you use, it will blow the leaves differently. So I believe the side I'm on now, what will happen with it is you can open it or close it to certain areas, and it will actually blow the leaves further away from the machine and spread them out. Compared to the other side, it's just one big hole that you can blow lots of air out of. You can open and close that one too, but when you have it open, it just blows a lot more leaves faster than I believe this side. So yeah, you just kind of got to experiment and see which way you go. Usually when I'm in the bush like that, I try and do it on that side so that it goes and spreads the leaves out a bit more so that it disperses the leaves in the bush. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, there's just lots of Ferris blowing in this. There might be a little bit of other stuff in it, I can't remember, but you know, enjoy the video. As much as I love the Ferris blower, there are some things it's just not good at, and blowing wet leaves and cedars is not one of them. If the leaves or cedars have been rained on and they're stuck in the ground, the Ferris doesn't get them all out as much as I would like to. So that's why I'm using PB8010 to try and get more out of it than than the Ferris can. With the PB8010, I can get the nozzle closer to the ground, get more out to my satisfaction. The Ferris, it just takes a little bit more work, and I go a lot slower with it to try and get this stuff out. But I find it doesn't do as good of a job, especially when the cedars are wet. If the cedars were dry, then it would work a lot better, and then I wouldn't be using the PB80 to 10. But when everything is wet, the Ferris doesn't work as well to get all the small stuff out that I would like to get out. So that's why I'm using the PB8010 here and on a couple of the other spots, because this property does have a lot of cedar trees, and yeah, I like to make sure I get them all out because that's just what I do. So